Hi, my name is Bronson Whitt, and I will be doing my presentation on extracurricular activity participation and how they affect the behavior in children. The objective of my presentation is to provide information on how extracurricular activities can help children behave, develop important skills, and overall better themselves for the future. So what are extracurricular activities? Extracurricular activities are adult-supervised activities unrelated to primary curricula. They provide opportunity to develop skills or knowledge, and they take place after school hours. Activities could include sports, a chess club, choir, and even robotics. Some skills that are developed are leadership skills, social skills, and how to respect oneself and others. I want to take this time and ask you, what are some activities that you have been involved in? The goal of extracurricular activities is to promote positive development for children. Positive development is linked to the opportunities provided by schools and communities. Positive development refers to intentional efforts of other youth, adults, communities, government agencies, and schools to provide opportunities for youth to enhance their interests, skills, and abilities. Children learn physical, intellectual, psychological, emotional, and social skills through extracurricular activities. Children are in the presence of warm and nurturing relationships. Children feel a sense of belonging, and adult guidance is provided to these children in the extracurricular activity. Children learn the most from play and engagement. Intellectual development gives the child the ability to think about and understand his world. Early experiences lay the foundation for future intellectual and other areas of development. Psychological development is usually defined as the development of human beings' cognitive, emotional, intellectual, and social capabilities and functioning over the course of the lifespan. Being in the presence of warm and nurturing relationships and having a belonging can boost a child's self-esteem as they begin to feel confident in their abilities. Adult guidance is important for children, otherwise there is no one there to teach them these wonderful life skills. Social skills are the skills we use to communicate and interact with each other. Activity participation is linked with higher education attainment, reduced problem behaviors, and heightened psychosocial competencies. Boys and girls differ in activity participation, as boys tend to be more involved in sports, while girls participate more often in music, crafts, and academics. The benefits of extracurricular activities involve educational attainment, lower depression, and higher level of social competence later in life. Usually when a student is passionate for their after-school activities, they will do their best to stay active in that activity, as extracurricular programs tend to have GPA requirements and no sane individual wants to be stuck doing study hall hours. Depression is decreased as the individual has the ability to socialize, release stress, and get away from their problems for at least an hour of the day. Extracurricular activities can help students with their social competencies, as it is easier to get along with others as they learn to communicate well. These activities can also cause harm. Negative effects related to unstructured activities with little supervision, and it is linked to antisocial behavior. Harm can be done to the child's social development when adult supervision is not present, as there is no one to monitor and punish negative behavior, and this can possibly lead to antisocial behavior in a child's development. Studies have shown that sports help develop initiative, as they can assess situations independently, create goals for themselves, and apply effort in jobs, careers, and other activities they are involved in. Studies have also shown that sports can also cause stress, where students may get upset with their performance, may be pulled out of the sport, or become injured. This stress can also cause the development of excessive alcohol use. If a child is involved in an activity for an excessive amount of time, he may actually develop behavioral and academic problems. A study was conducted in Finland where extracurricular activities were organized on and off school premises. The study lasted for 3 academic years, and each and every student participation was recorded. Individual sports, team sports, cooking, handicraft, and visual arts were some of the organized activities. The study showed that individual sports such as dancing, gymnastics, and horse riding were most popular amongst female students. Team sports, such as floorball, football, and ice hockey, were especially favored by male students. Cooking, handicraft, and arts were popular amongst girls as well, while boys participated more in academic clubs such as computers, science, and multimedia in comparison to girls. The study also showed that arts and crafts as well as music were related to higher adaptive behavior, academic attainments, and academic working skills. Arts and craft involvement was also linked with lower levels of internalizing problems. Academic clubs were related to higher academic attainments and lowering internalizing problems as well, while performing arts led to higher academic working skills. Individual and team sports showed no relationship with measured socio-emotional behaviors, academic attainments, or working skill. Sports were also the most popular extracurricular activities. Girls also preferred individual sports over team sports and vice versa for boys. In the James Cook study, students were to give their parents a survey. 80% of these students that came back with the survey participated in after-school activities. The study measured what types of activities they were in, the quantity of activities they were in, and how much time was spent in these activities. Those who participated in extracurricular activities had better scores compared to those who did not. Participation in activities for less than 90 minutes did not have a significant difference from those who did not participate in after-school activities at all. The study also showed that participants in extracurricular activities for longer than 180 minutes showed low behavior scores, but somewhat better than those with little to no participation. The best behavior scores were shown to be between 90 and 180 minutes of participation in extracurricular activities. The most significant differences in behavior came from those who participated in 2 extracurricular activities compared to those who participated in no activities. In my personal experiences, I have been a part of many extracurricular activities, such as the robotics club in elementary school. I was part of the wrestling team and the Italian club in high school, and I currently compete in track and field and participate in multiple associations on Alvernia's campus. Growing up, I was unathletic, antisocial, and had severe confidence issues, but when I was introduced to extracurricular activities, I changed my attitude and lifestyle completely. During my participation in robotics, I developed social skills as I learned to communicate with others while coding programs, and leadership skills as I was the captain. Robotics also helped in my development in computer skills, game design skills, and picking up new technology with ease. When I entered high school, I developed an idea of physical fitness and that I was in need of a healthy change. I discovered the individual sport of wrestling, which can also be a team sport as we work with partners and need to communicate with one another. I lost significant amounts of weight and replaced that loss with the gain of confidence and athletic ability. Through wrestling, I also developed stronger social and leadership skills. Through this, I also developed a passion for sports and fitness, while also staying away from unhealthy habits like smoking and consuming alcohol. As a track and field athlete, I used my leadership skills as a captain of the team. I used my social skills to communicate with my teammates, and I am challenged in time management. Stress is also relieved through competition, and I steer away from unhealthy habits. Unlike the studies I went over, I believe that my participation in sports developed me into a strong, intellectual, social, and confident adult. I am responsible for my actions and can also handle situations rather well. I went from being a nuisance as a child to becoming a well-rounded and respectful adult, not only to others, but to myself as well. Sports have definitely caused me to stress out, as competition causes me to think about my opponents and my athletic abilities. Overall, I believe that all extracurricular activities can be beneficial to students as long as the student chooses it, enjoys it, and develops a passion for it. I want to end this presentation with a question and a quote by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. How do you believe extracurricular activities helped you in your process of development? Behavior is the mirror in which everyone shows their image. If there are any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for listening to my presentation.